Hey there, thanks for joining me. Um, oh, laundry's ready. Anyway, today I had some shredded cabbage and carrots left over from when we made the slaw that went with the catfish tacos. And I also had some bacon that was getting time to use that. And I was craving pasta. And the other day I was in the store and they had these Amish egg noodles on sale. So I bought those. So I decided to say fry the bacon, cook the cabbage and carrots and toss it with the noodles. And turns out it's a thing. It's called Haluski. I think that's how you say it. And it's a Polish dish. And I didn't follow any recipes, but I can't believe it was there because that was something that came out of my brain because I was craving pasta. And so I made it and I added a few of my own embellishments because it really didn't, it wasn't flavorful enough and, sparky enough. So I added some butter. I also added some white balsamic vinegar to it to make it sort of zippy. And it was really good. And I had it for dinner. And the next day I cooked some eggs and I had it for breakfast. So the video's here and the recipe's on the website. And Haluski, it's my new thing. I'm going to start by prepping our ingredients. My cabbage and carrots were already shredded, so I cut up some onions and diced up some bacon. And we're going to start with that bacon. This was 4 pieces. Cut it the long way, cut it crosswise. Toss it into a pan over medium heat and cook it. Stirring it every once in a while until it's crispy. And we're going to need that fat, so we're going to leave everything just the way it is and add in our sliced onion. If your cabbage is hand shredded and it's thicker than mine, you can add the cabbage in at this stage too, but these onions are going to take a little longer to cook than the cabbage, so I put them in first. And now our cabbage and carrots. And we're going to stir that around to mix everything together, the cabbage, the carrots, the bacon, the onions. We're going to season with some salt and some pepper and some garlic powder, some smoked paprika, and a little pinch of cayenne pepper, some dill, and some dried chives. And we're going to stir that to blend and keep stirring it until the vegetables have softened. And we're going to remove that from the heat. Now we're going to cook our egg noodles. You can use any kind of egg noodles here. I just happen to have these because they were on sale and they looked pretty good. And I cooked them in salted water according to the package directions. I also added a little bouillon or chicken base for an extra bit of flavor. And we're going to add the noodles to the water and stir. These took about 12 minutes to cook. I like my pasta a little al dente, so I left it that way. Plus, we're going to continue to cook this a little bit more once we add it to the vegetables and the bacon. We're going to drain our pasta and add that to the skillet with the vegetables and the bacon. We're going to turn that back on to medium. And we're going to toss everything together. Until it's all mixed up nicely. Every forkful should have a little bit of everything on it, like that. And that's when I decided I wanted to add some stuff. So I added some butter and stirred that in until it was melted. And probably a quarter of a cup of white balsamic. And toss that together to make sure that the butter and the balsamic are all mixed in. We're going to plate it and serve it. And that was a nice quick supper. And then it was a nice, easy breakfast.